Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Paper... Hang on. Welcome back to another episode of Paper Preview. And if you're wondering what the hell that was me ripping off the WrestleMania sign.
We no longer have to do this.
I mean, you are pointing to my sweet Cyanide Happiness poster, but nonetheless, we are here today to talk about Defiant Wrestling's No Regrets. But where are our manners? He's Mr. Second Place, Rodimus Prime.
What up?
I am Mr. Third Place, War Machine MJ, and the dual champion. First in predictions, and the first ever WonderShop Series champion, Mainstream Malcolm.
Dual champion.
Now, before we get to the predictions, this pay-per-view marks the start of the WonderShop Series. No, it wasn't Greatest Royal Rumble. We didn't feel like doing predictions on a 5-hour show.
Oh boy!
I actually watched all that shit except for 2 fucking matches.
I haven't
So you
watched
didn't
it
watch
yet.
all of it, though?
No, just 2 matches. I didn't see the first 2 matches, but after all that shit, I watched all the rest of them though.
Okay, so you came in at the third match.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot I had forgot all about it. I was like, oh shit. Fuck.
Anyway, but since this is season 2 of the WonderShop Series, it's time for some ground rules for those who aren't familiar. Alright, the point system is basically, whoever has the most points. By the end of, from WrestleMania to WrestleMania. It starts on the preview of the next pay-per-view, and it ends on the review of that year's WrestleMania. You get 1 point if you called the match correct. You get 2 points if, you add a little bit of flavor, like, let's say, person A wins by disqualification. You get 2 points there.
Excuse me.
If it's multi-man matches, up to 6 people, you get a point based on every correct order of elimination on top of your pick for the winner. If it's Rumble or Battle Royale, you get points. 10 points for your first pick, 5 points for your second pick, and 2 points for your third pick. Let's see, what else? Yes. The champion does not get to compete for points. He does, however, get to compete in predictions. So that WonderShop WWE Championship will change hands.
No.
Oh, we'll see about that. Anyway, of course, we are counting WWE and NXT with the addition of Ring of Honor, New Japan, and Defiant Wrestling. We're not going to do Impact because us two do not watch Impact.
Impact sucks ass.
Well, I watch what's left. If I miss it, I don't give a fuck.
Traitor. Anyway, we're not doing Lucha Underground because the results are already published before the season even airs.
Yeah.
So, that's pretty much cheating at that point. So it's WWE, NXT,
Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor, New Japan, Defiant. I blanked.
Yeah.
Anyway. But let's go ahead and get on the show with Defiant Wrestling's No Regrets. Basically, their Royal Rumble leading up to Built to Destroy. Rodimus?
Yes. The main event, of course, is the... Shut up. Is the Defiant Champion, Mr. Belt Collector himself.
The greatest man that ever lived.
The greatest belt collector that ever lived. Austin Aries taking on Rampage, in which we'll talk about in just a second. But let's kick off this show with the leader of the Curb Crawlers, Martin Kirby, taking on No Fun Done.
Now, these two have had a nice little back and forth. There's even that really great entrance by Martin Kirby at Lights Out, where he came out to Rollin' by Limp Bizkit.
That was
so good.
Yeah.
Loved it. But yeah, this all started back to when No Fun Done cost Martin Kirby in his match against Austin Aries for the Defiant title. While Martin Kirby had the Chancery locked in, No Fun Done rung the bell before Austin Aries tapped. While everybody was figuring out what the hell happened, Austin Aries, with that low blow, hit the... I think he hit the Chancery.
No Chancery?
To retain.
Yeah. The last chance, yeah.
Last.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard it the last Chancery or the Chancery.
Yeah.
So
Either way, it's the same move.
I say the Chancery because you got the last shot.
Yeah.
Which is not a finisher. Why the fuck is that not a finisher?
I have no idea.
Oh, no.
Anyway, I'm picking Martin Kirby. Fellas, who you got?
I got the Curb Man himself.
Mainstream?
Martin Kirby.
Okay, we're all going Martin Kirby. Unanimous vote. The next match will be for the Defiant Tag Team Championships. It will be the team of Mark Haskins and Jimmy Havoc, the champions, taking on Aussie Open.
Now, we rewind to a week before, or a week or two before Lights Out, where Aussie Open was going to challenge for the Defiant Tag Team Champions, held by Jimmy Havoc and Primate.
Yeah.
But Jimmy Havoc shed the dead weight. He laid out Primate, laid down and told Aussie Open pin him.
And they won.
They won. Then Jimmy Havoc got up. He said, I'm done with Primate. He's been riding my coattails. He's just a discount hardcore wrestler. I am the innovator. He left. He came back out, laid out Aussie Open with the help of Mark Haskins.
Mm-hmm.
Then we fast forward to Lights Out in the Triple Threat Tag Team match, where it was Aussie Open defending their belts against Havoc Haskins and Joe Coffey and BT Gunn.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Aussie Open retained in that match. This past week on Defiant, Aussie Open, there was a rematch between the three where Haskins and Havoc won. So now they will defend their titles against Aussie Open, and I gotta say, both these teams are impressive.
They are. I've somewhat become a fan of Mark Haskins. He's pretty impressive.
He is.
Aussie Open, I mean, they're pretty impressive themselves.
I just don't like the name of their finisher.
What's the name of their finisher?
You guys are gonna groan. I know this guy's gonna groan. The fidget spinner.
I'm done.
I called it.
That's so gay, man.
What the fuck?
Why would you call that?
Oh, God.
That's so not cool, bro.
You know what? Jimmy Havoc, he's
Whose finisher is this?
Aussie Open.
Oh my god.
And then Jimmy Havoc, we already know how he rolls. You know what? I'm going to pick Aussie Open. With their finisher, in which I'm not going to say.
It's pretty impressive, though. I just don't like the name. It's kind of like Brian Kendrick's Captain Hook. I don't like the name, but it's a great finisher. The Captain's Hook.
Oh.
I'm going Haskins and Havoc.
Me too.
All right.
Oh,
I got Haskins and
Havoc.
yeah.
Okay.
Double H. It ain't no Triple H. It's Double H.
Okay. The next match will be for the Internet Championship. It will be the Kiwi Buzzsaw Travis Banks taking on Walter.
Taking on Volta.
Walter.
It's Volta.
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 He's German, bastard.
Austrian.
Oh, they speak German, but they speak it on their own way. But just
They
don't call him.
they sprechen the Deutsch, but it's kind of like British and Wales. You don't call a Wales person British, and you don't call a British person Wales.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
Yeah.
because if you call an Austrian German, they're gonna be like, "Oh, bitch,
They're gonna
fuck
kick
you."
your ass.
They're gonna beat the shit out of you.
It's pretty much like if you point to us and call us Northerners when we're Southerners.
Yeah.
But
But yeah, they German. They speak German. They just don't. They're just not German.
yeah,
I will
Anyways.
say, not to cut y'all off, Travis Banks has a tall task ahead of him.
pun intended.
No pun intended.
I would have said pun intended because Walter is a goddamn man mountain. He is a mound of meat.
He is.
Out.
This dude, when he chops or he slaps somebody, it sounds like a gunshot.
Ugh.
It's
Just giving me those chops are just giving me chills just thinking about it. Just
like it's
You sure you're just not cold or anything?
no.
it's a more powerful chop than Almas or Strong.
Nice joke though.
Yeah.
Anyway, but Travis Banks been a hell of an internet champion. He won that since the previous champion Zack Sabre Jr. dropped it due to contractual obligations. Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't able to defend it, so he said rather than hold the belt, like somebody who's not there all the time. He just said, okay, here you go, Stu Bennett, have the belt. put it on the line. I'll come back for it.
Was that jab at Brock Lesnar?
Gee, what gave it away? I mean, it's coincidental.
Did he say that, or you say that?
I said it.
I thought Zach said that shit.
Yeah, but no, it's purely coincidental that I said it holding Universal title.
Yeah.
If I had been holding the United States title, I'd done the same thing. Anyway, but Walter, he beat David Starr at Lights Out.
Yep.
To become the #1 contender, but there was a bit of shenanigans going on because the referee counted David Starr as knocked out when his foot was underneath the bottom rope. They had a rematch on the Road to No Regrets where Walter destroyed him. There was no countouts, no
rope breaks.
No rope breaks. There was disqualification, but no countouts, no rope breaks. Walter annihilated him. So, yeah, he definitely earned his place as #1 contender for the Internet title.
Yes. And with that being said, let's go ahead and make our picks. I'm going to say a new Internet champion will be crowned. I'm going Walter.
Going the Ringkampf, Walter.
Who you say mainstream?
Walter.
So we all say Walter.
Alrighty.
Big bad Oscar.
Yes. The next match will be a last woman standing match for the Defiant Women's Championship. It's going to be the 21st Century Badass, Millie McKenzie, defending her championship against Kay Lee Ray.
I just got to say, God damn, I love both of these women. They are impressive in that ring.
Amen.
Now, if you've never seen a WCPW last woman standing match, go ahead and watch the match between Nixon Newell and B. Priestley. That shit gets sick quickly.
Amen.
And
I mean real quick, 0 to 100.
But
calm down, Drake.
This match, no doubt in my mind, is going to be start to finish, balls to the wall, foot on the gas, bell to bell.
Yeah. And these two have had quite the rivalry for some time. Millie, she's come on her own. She's made her own way. She's made a name for herself in Defiant Wrestling. Kay Lee Ray, we've seen her on the wrestling scene for quite some time.
Yeah, go ahead.
Even in when it was WCPW, now Defiant, so on and so forth. So this match should not disappoint at all.
Oh yeah, Millie McKenzie, youngest Defiant Women's Champion. She dethroned the longest reigning Defiant Women's Champion, Kay Lee Ray. And now there's been, a back and forth between these gals.
Yep.
Kay Lee Ray, she's got that, she's got that stiff striking style. She's also got that balls to the walls, caution style. Millie McKenzie is basically...
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. I mean, she's got that tough look. She doles out suplexes like nobody's business.
And for her to be 17 years old and do what she does, it's pretty impressive.
It is.
You can't knock her for her ability to handle her own in that ring against a veteran like Kay Lee Ray.
It's not like she's a 10-year-old kid.
No.
Gee, I wonder who got that idea.
Boy.
That was dumb.
Anyway, let's just go ahead and make our picks on this one. I'm going to say Millie retains.
Seconded.
I say Katie Ray.
Okay.
You're going to say a new women's champion's going to be crowned.
Alright.
Next match will be the 30-man Defiant Rumble for a shot at the Defiant Championship at Built to Destroy, the anniversary show. I know I said Defiant Rumble, but it's No Regrets Rumble. My bad.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Now, the names of the competitors are... Well, they've announced some competitors in there. It's going to be Prince Amin, Gabriel Kidd, who both of those guys are, on the rocks. Little Miss Roxy is going to be in this match. Shocker. Amir Jordan's going to be in the match. Simon Miller of What Culture is going to be there.
He's making his debut.
And, I mean, that dude is jacked.
Yes.
Have you seen those arms? It's like he's got cannons or something.
He's definitely putting in the work in the gym.
Yeah.
So
If you're not familiar with what that is, he's on What Culture. He does their top 10 stuff. He also has his own series, Why.
Wait.
Tell him why, Malcolm.
Here's why.
there you go.
Basically, he's got those arms that when he says, I'll tell you why, you want to sit there and find out why, or else he's going to kick your ass.
Yeah, he makes me want to go step my gym game up.
Oh, definitely.
It
Anyway,
makes me eat a lot more because I feel that I'm not supposed to.
now because we don't know all who's going to be in there, we're not really going to pick a winner. We're going to bypass this one.
Yeah.
What totally makes us sad is, and I promised you I was going to shoehorn these into, our videos, but it's sad that Liverpool's #1 is not going to be in there. Zach Gibson.
Fuck my life. I'm going home.
But don't worry, WWE signed him. He may get more exposure than he could ever ask for.
Soon to be recognized
As
the
WWE's #1.
Oh my god,
Soon.
I can't wait.
Soon.
I can't wait.
Sooner or later.
He's grown on us.
Yeah, definitely me. I thought about it earlier today. He was reminded me of The Miz, because you guys know how much I hated The Miz and how much I've come around on him.
Yeah.
Just like Zach Gibson. I thought it was corny,
Fuck.
but I've just grown on him.
You know who else has grown on you? Eli Drake.
Well, Scott Steiner, bitch.
No, not
He's
Scott.
world famous, bitch. He's 33 and a third % world famous, bitch.
Don't forget.
I don't even have
don't-
33 and a third % of a care to give Scott Steiner.
And Eli Drake is just talking to you. Let me talk to you.
Dummy.
Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about the main event. The main event is for the Defiant Wrestling Championship. It is the greatest man that ever lived, the greatest current belt collector that ever lived. Austin Aries taking on Rampage.
Rampage Brown, mate.
Rampage.
Now, Rampage, he's been in WCPW/Defiant for the longest, since their beginning.
Yes.
Back when Adam and Adam were in charge.
And Adam.
More Adam and more Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get it.
He was
And John. Not Spanish.
he was there when the first ever WCPW champion was crowned. That being, Big Damo, or as this guy likes to know him, Dillian Kane.
Really is Killian Dane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just call him that because I fucked up.
Yeah, you tripped on your word. It's become a joke now. It's not really like we're making fun of you. It's
I know.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like when you said Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are best friends from Canada.
I mean,
It's just vague. It's funny. It's vague.
it's true. They are from Canada.
It's true.
Yeah.
But Rampage has been on the outs of the WCPW title / Defiant title for the longest time.
Yeah.
He recently won the Magnificent Seven briefcase at Lights Out. And when, the ring announcer gave him the briefcase, he said, no, keep the briefcase. I know when I'm cashing in. I'm cashing in right at No Regrets.
He cashed in right on the spot, and it was a few weeks ago on Defiant.
Yeah, it was...
where they showed the video package.
oh, yeah, they've been showing that video package
Yeah.
for a while. I like that video package.
Yeah, it's
great.
really nice.
Especially like the theme for No Regrets.
Yeah.
Like I've been listening to it all week. Anyway, 2 weeks ago, in part 2 of Road to No Regrets, he was going to sign the contract. They opened up the briefcase and contract wasn't there. It was in the hands
El Ligero.
of El Ligero.
El Ligero.
The prestigious El Ligero. Which basically he challenged Rampage to a match, saying, hey, well, he doesn't talk, but it's basically, if I beat you, I'm taking that briefcase.
And he got squished. Squished.
He got destroyed. He didn't get squished.
He got murdered.
He got he got sin cara'd.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Trash.
Rampage got the contract, signed it, official. He's taking on Austin Aries.
Yes. And this should be one hell of a match because, like we mentioned, the video packages they've shown, Rampage, he's had his shots at the WCPW / Defiant Championship. He's come up short. But I think at no regrets. It will be finally his moment. I'm taking Rampage. He has to win that belt.
I mean, he has just become the most organic wrestler on WCPW's roster.
Yes.
Or Defiant. The fans fucking love him.
They gravitate to him. I mean, he's like...
Like women gravitate to me.
Yeah. But no, he's like Defiant's Daniel Bryan, so to speak. It's kind of like, you know, like he said, it's organically...
I wouldn't say Daniel Bryan, because as soon as he signed on, they flocked to him. I would say it was like a quicker build with The Miz.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the fans didn't like The Miz when he started out, but, you know, over the course of the years, they gravitated. It's just Rampage was on a quicker scale.
Yeah, I give you that.
Because, you know, they brought him in as a heel.
Yeah.
But he truly earned his medal in that vicious series with Primate.
Yeah, he did.
But I'm picking Rampage.
Mainstream?
Rampage.
Rampage Brown Mike?
Yep, Rampage, yeah.
So we're all going Rampage, Mike?
Now, they announced this they had this segment on the last episode of Defiant, or Road to No Regrets Part 3, the retirement of Primate. Who, Primate's been, well, like Rampage, a mainstay. You know, he's been organic.
Mm-hmm.
The fans loved him. They showed him a great deal of respect when he made his retirement speech. You know, chanting stuff like, please don't go, or, you know, all that stuff. And, you know, it's been great watching Rampage. Primate, my bad. Sorry, it's just, they threw down so much and those matches got so brutal.
Yeah.
But yeah, he had to retire due to complications with his jaw. Because he ate a bad spot.
Yeah.
And he basically had to have his jaw wired.
Yeah. Not good.
So his promo was hard to listen to, not because, you know, of emotional factor. It's just, it was hard to understand what he was saying. And he basically said...
He actually spoke? Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Well, when he first got out there, picked up the mic, he just started doing the grunts. You know, he's like, Then he started speaking. It's like, oh, bet you guys didn't know I could talk.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but it's been a treat to watch him.
Mm-hmm.
Even if his matches got, you know, brutal. You know, he was the first ever hardcore champion. He was the first person to hold 2 belts in Defiant.
2, not 1, 2.
He was the first ever 2-time hardcore champion.
Mm-hmm.
And he beat War Machine. Well, he took part in beating War Machine.
Yes.
And he won that WCPW title.
I forgot about that.
Well, he pinned Joe Hendry, but there was some shenanigans, so it didn't count.
Yeah.
Anyway, but he won that fucking title.
Mm-hmm.
But Rampage, Primate, fuck.
You just got Primate on your mind, don't you?
Rampage. Anyway,
Rampage, Primate.
That video pack is so good, though. Anyway, but Primate, you know, we'll miss seeing him.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's doing his own promotion, his own training school, Primal Conflict.
That's the name of his promotion?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think he's partnering with Defiant, and they're going to start their own training, like a performance center. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I think. I don't know.
Yeah. Don't quote you on that.
Don't quote me on that.
Okay.
But yeah, that is our preview of No Regrets, streaming live tomorrow on access.defiant. I think it's about 1 o'clock for us.
Yeah.
I don't know. Those UK guys are like hours ahead of us.
Yeah. Different time zones. So.
Yeah.
But we will watch it. So.
I don't know if we'll watch it together. We'll find time to watch it.
Yeah, we'll find time to watch it.
How about you watch nothing?
How about you watch these nuts?
Yeah, fuck yourself.
You looked.
Anyway, we will have a review of No Regrets, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah. Yeah, if I can remember to do review, because I still haven't done a review
Are
for
you
what's
off
up.
tomorrow? Ron?
Yes.
Cool.
But we're going to see Infinity War.
I know.
I don't know if we'll get back in time to record.
Oh, right.
Well, because, I mean, I got to go to work.
What, 10?
Yeah. Anyway, but, yeah. So, coming up next, we have, I know we got Backlash. That's our next pay-per-view. What's the next one for New Japan or Ring of Honor?
Ring of Honor, I haven't checked. New Japan's had a few shows. They got a few shows next month. So I'll have to get with y'all on that one.
Yeah, well, any pay-per-views?
I forgot they called me.
Wrestling Dantaku for New Japan next month.
They called you a bitch.
May 3rd and 4th, of course. The 4th, the big match, Okada, Tanahashi for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. I cannot fucking wait for that match. Holy shit.
Wait, when is Backlash?
Next. It's not this Sunday, but next Sunday.
So it's right after Dantaku.
Yes.
Okay. Oh
yes,
man.
so we're going to be loaded. So stay tuned for that.
Even if it's just two of us in the shop, we're going to find time to record that.
Yes.
Yeesh.
Loaded. Just like my nuts.
Damn, dude, you just got that drink. You already... Damn.
You see, this is why I don't let you have hard cider anymore. Those apples had family, goddammit.
Okay.
I'm thirsty too, but you don't see me plowing down a Mountain Dew right now.
Anyway, let's just go ahead and sign out.
Jesus Cristo.
This is the War Machine, MJ.
Yep.
I am the one and only Rodimus Prime. Almost said mainstream Malcolm.
You stop pretending to be him.
This is mainstream Malcolm.
You don't want to be like me.
The dual champion of WonderShop with that big ass belly.
We will see you guys next time.